Would you like to stand out in your industry? I bet you would. When I was a photographer, I would hear other photographers complain and say that the market was too saturated and that's why they weren't getting business. But here's the thing, really, truly, honestly, what they needed to do was figure out how to stand out amongst the sea of other people that do what you do. So I'm going to give you 10 tips on how to stand out in your industry. Are you ready? All right, let's dive in. Tip number 1, create a top-notch customer experience, meaning that you are giving them the bomb diggity service, okay? You go above and beyond, right? Make your clients and your customers feel important. Do you know what that does? It creates this, like, I'm important. Guess what they do? They tell other people about you. Yay! Word of mouth networking. Woohoo! Number 2, never stop learning. And rather than pass blame when things go wrong, own up. Take ownership when things don't go right and figure out what you need to do to fix it. And here's something I want you to keep in mind. Am I saying that you need to bend over and let your customers walk all over you? Absolutely not. But when a mistake was made that could have been prevented, you have to be able to own up and say, you know what, we're going to learn that, we're going to take this as a learning opportunity and we're going to fix it. We're going to make it right. And that may mean that you lose money, but is the customer, like, you got to figure that out. Is that customer worth the headache? Are they worth the trouble? Do you want to keep them as a customer? If you do, you got to fix it. You got to make it right and own up. Don't pass the blame. Number 3, build strong relationships. When I talked about word of mouth marketing, it is the number 1 referral source. It is when I ask people, how do your customers find you? Do you know what they say? Always word of mouth. It is vital. It is vital. So what you want to do is you want to build relationships. You have to invest the time to build relationships in your business. And what that looks like is networking with your community, networking globally, and building relationships with your clients. Treating your clients like family, treating them like they're your friends. You appreciate them. Okay, so that is a super solid way to stand out, is to build strong relationships, and that will take time. Okay, number 4 is to be clear, be transparent. So when you say, we're going to have that to you by X date, if you can't guarantee that it's going to be done by X date, then you need to communicate that. You need to be clear and transparent. And I liked the old adage, under promise, over deliver. So if you're not 100% sure, then tell them it's going to take longer and have it done early, right? That's a really great example. But under promise, over deliver. Like wow them, wow your customers. That's how you stand out. Okay, number 5 is to reinvent your business often. And what I mean by this is we have to take a step back. We have to evaluate. We have to look at how things are going. We cannot just rely on business as usual. The world, the online marketing space, the online business space is constantly changing and evolving. And if you don't keep up, you're gonna lose out. You're gonna lose. So, like, whether it's monthly or quarterly, I don't care, but you need to take a step back and you need to reevaluate your business and then get back into alignment with your goals. Is your calendar in alignment with your goals? Are you doing things that support the end game? Okay. Number 6, be a person and not a sales pitch. Okay, I'm just gonna say what I need to say right now. If you have a business and your practice is to become Facebook friends with somebody and then to send them a direct message, to invite them to your group, to your page, or to send them a pitch via DM, stop doing that. Stop doing that. I want you to remember that branding is what people say about you when you are not around. What do you want them to say about you? Do you want them to say, oh, stay clear from that girl because she just sends you a DM to pitch you as soon as you become friends with her? You don't want that. So stop doing that. Okay, now that we got that done. That's the hardest one, honestly. Number 7 is I want you to focus on solving the problems that your clients have, even if that means you don't make a dime. It's not always about selling them something. Number 8, if you are in direct sales, this is going to sting a little, okay? Here's the deal. You have a ton of competition out there. There are a million people that do what you do, that sell what you sell. So how are you going to stand out? What I want you to focus on is I want you to be a person with your own website that provides a service to people and that you have products on the side as a supplement. Your company that you represent is not your identity. You are your identity. You need to become your own brand. You need to have, if you want to treat it like a business, treat it like a business. Just because you have a website that goes to someone's website where they can order products does not mean you are a business owner. It means that you are an affiliate. There is a big difference. Okay, I know that might sting a little. I get it. But if you want to be taken seriously as a business owner, you have to do something different. You have to stand out. So how do you stand out? You have to be yourself, front and center. And the business that you represent is on the side. They don't even need to be mentioned. Why? Why do they need to be mentioned? Do you see what I'm saying? So, okay. Number 9 is to have boundaries, such as office hours, family time, days off. Clearly state and communicate what is okay and what is not okay when it comes to serving your clients. Is it okay for them to DM you at 10 o'clock at night? I don't know. You're the only one who can decide that. But are you serving them out of scarcity or are you serving them out of abundance? If you're serving them out of abundance, you don't have a problem saying, dude, I don't take messages after 10 p.m. I'm not going to respond to you until the next day. That's okay. What are your boundaries? Practice them. It's a practice. It's hard, but it's a practice. Okay. And number 10, hire experts. Hire people to help you do the things that you are not good at. Just because you can does not mean you should. Just because I can do XYZ for people does not mean that I should be doing that. Okay? I need to hire people to delegate certain things to and go, you know what? I'm really not an expert at Facebook ads. I think I want to DIY it, but here's the deal. Is it the best use of my energy? Hell no. Is doing my bookkeeping the best use of my energy? Hell no. So I'm going to hire people to do those things for me. And guess what it's going to do? By me investing this money up front to pay these experts is going to save me time and money in the long run. And it's going to make sure that my customers have a great experience because I'm not spending time on things that don't bring me joy. I'm not spending time on setting things up incorrectly. Okay, so I would absolutely love to hear your feedback. Which of these top 10 are you doing really well at? What do you need to improve on? It's all a learning in progress, right? Like I'm a work in progress. I'm always learning. And that means that I have to, in order for me to learn, I have to listen. I have to listen in order to learn what my customers want, what my clients want. So what can I teach you? I love to teach. Like, what do you want to learn? I will create content to help you. How does that sound? If you would like more tips, I would love to invite you to our 5-day training called Secrets Revealed of the Speedy Launch System. And that starts July 19th through the 23rd. It's 5 days, it's $297, and I'm going to share all of my secrets with you on how to DIY your launch of your product, your program, your offer, whatever it is that you want to put out into the world. I'm going to teach you all my secrets on how to do it. I am not lying. So if you would like more information, go to speedylaunchsystem.com. You can also visit me at the INsource@marketing.com. Find us on Instagram, find us on Facebook, INsource Marketing. We also are now on LinkedIn. And we are really excited to start giving you guys some value and some really good content to help you grow your business. All right. Have a super wonderful day. Bye now.